All right, Nick, a team that is very young at the core and who has made a lot of big moves through the draft and other avenues this offseason is none other than the New York Jets. This is a team that has added a lot of key pieces, and after a disappointing season last season, seems primed to be, a sleeper team, one to watch. There's a lot of great pieces, and if they can come together this year, they're going to turn some heads, I think, when people run up against the Jets on the field. But before we get into the story about one key piece that they have added, I want to ask the Jets fans, there's a lot to be excited about this year. You have your young second-year quarterback coming in. You have a rookie wide receiver who's there to set the world on fire. You got a rookie corner who's going to be, a lockdown guy for years to come, hopefully. What games are you planning on going to this year? There's a lot of exciting games as a Jets fan, I imagine. Comment in the comment section below and let us know what games are you going to go to this season. But Nick, why don't you get in? Tell us who this standout Jets player may be.
Yeah, so obviously you brought up Zach Wilson. He needs to take a big leap in year two. And according to Sportsnot, he's gotten some support that he's definitely going to take a big leap in year two from none other than new addition CJ Uzomah. During a media scrum, this is according to Sportsnot, during a media scrum following the team's second practice of training camp on Thursday, Uzomah was asked if Wilson could match the second-year jump of Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow, who threw 2,000 more yards and 20 extra touchdowns in his second season where he took the team in the Super Bowl in 2022. Uzomah's response about Wilson in his second season was equal parts short and bold, as he told the New York football media that it's, quote, not if, he will, unquote, make the same massive leap forward as Burrow did. All right, Miles, what do you think of Uzomah? Like, bold comments right here, definitely from Uzomah, throwing a lot of support behind his new quarterback, Zach Wilson. What do you think of the Jets right now, and specifically the whole Wilson-Uzomah dynamic?
Well, I think it's very interesting because there's a couple of different aspects in being a great player. And obviously, the play factor, what you do on the field, is very important. But before we go there, let's focus on the other part, and that's being the leader, being a guy that is great off the field as well. And when you sign a new guy to your team, you pay him money to come over and play for you. What's something that you want to happen, Nick? You want this guy to be excited to be part of your program, excited about what's going on. That's the reason they came here, and that's what Uzomah is. Obviously, he made the comments that Zach Wilson will be just like Joe Burrow, have a huge second-year leap. When he came to training camp, he had the Time Person of the Year Zach Wilson shirt on. And when they asked him about him, he just said, that's my quarterback. I've got to support him every way that I can. He kind of refers to Zach Wilson as a little brother, Wilson being 22, Uzomah being 29. There's a little bit of an age difference between them in NFL years, so to speak. But Uzomah seems to be like a guy who's really excited to be there. He lives just 2 doors down from Zach Wilson in the same neighborhood. They talk about stuff. They compare notes on football stuff all the time. Uzomah seems like a guy that the Jets should be happy they brought in because he's happy to be there. He seems excited to play for this club. And as we're about to get into, I think that he can really bring a lot that's been desired in the playing aspect for the Jets, don't you think?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull up Zach Wilson, sort of his heat map from his rookie year last season. Look at his passer rating when you look at different segments of the field. And you can tell, first of all, there's a lot of yellow and a lot of red, which is not ideal. But I want to look at the middle of the field, and specifically between right in front of the center there, where you see the passer rating of 49.4 between 10 and 20. You can see the left and right there, between that 10 and 20 yard mark, and even closer to the line of scrimmage. Those aren't good passer rating numbers, and that's just not going to get it done in this NFL. And obviously, Zach Wilson's looking to improve on that. Fortunately for Wilson, let's move over and talk about what CJ Uzomah made his money. So this is his route tree from a couple playoff games last year, and you can see exactly where Uzomah gets his production and exactly how the Bengals used him in those exact same places on the field where Wilson struggled. So you talk about a guy in Uzomah who's coming in and doing all the right things in terms of being a good culture guy and being there for his quarterback and taking on the new responsibilities and really trying to push that Zach Wilson forward and the Jets offense forward off the field. I love when I see exactly what he does on the field perfectly correlating to what Wilson needs. And this is a really great job by Robert Saleh and that whole Jets organization recognizing this, because sometimes, you talk about cultural fit's important, but you also need scheme fit. let's say Uzomah was a tight end that, may want to split out wide more, maybe worked it more in the flats or something like that. But that's not that, he works exactly where where Wilson needs him to, right in the middle of the field, right up the seams. And that's going to be huge for Wilson in this Jets offense this season.
All right, Nick, it's time to get your internet privacy back today on every device you own in any country you want. Don't let anyone but you control your internet. NordVPN keeps you safe from prying eyes wherever you go online with their military-grade encryption. Is your favorite Netflix or streaming content blocked in the US? You can simply connect to one of the many countries available with NordVPN and get the access you need.
That's right, Maya. So right now, get our exclusive NordVPN deal here at nordvpn.com/SMI. It's risk-free now with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, get that exclusive deal, nordvpn.com/SMI.